Hello everyone, my name is Adeline Spears and welcome back to another AWX weather forecasting video, and today we are diving into that upcoming potential severe weather outbreak this evening that is going to be unfolding in a matter of hours. We have a lot of details to unpack and aspects to cover, so let's get talking about the weather. So we're looking at the Storm Prediction Center's outlook, and as you can already tell, that slight risk we had this morning has been already upgraded to that deserved enhanced risk, which is that 3 out of 5 level. We have two, actually, not one, but two. One on the northern end getting into just south of the Chicago metro area, and one to the southern extent of the risk, looking at Kentucky, portions of southern Illinois, Indiana, and even portions of Ohio. So let's kind of deconstruct this risk part by part, starting with the tornado threat. This is one of the driving reasons why we had that upgrade to the enhanced risk at about midday this morning. We have two 10% hatched risks. Again, one to the northern end and one to the southern. So this is basically meaning we have that 10 to 14% chance of seeing a few strong tornadoes. That significant severe takes the risk up another level, adding just another component to the threat today, meaning if we see tornadoes, a few of them could be EF2 or greater, those significant tornadoes. Moving into the wind threat, we have another 30% hatch risk, again with the significant severe, meaning this time when we see damaging wind gusts, they could be 65 knots or greater. That is another reason why we have that southern enhanced risk. Moving on to hail, we've kind of flip-flopped. Now we're seeing that 30% hatched risk up here on the northern sector. This is where we could see that large to destructive hail, again with the significant severe. Now we're looking at hail 2 inches or greater in diameter. So this is a loaded bases event. All hazards are on the table. None can be ruled out. So let's look at this graphic right here that kind of brings everything we've talked about into a nice little package with a bow. So we have all of these are the three main risks that we talked about: tornado, wind, and hail. So starting off with the tornado, I've placed this at a moderate just because we have that 10% hatched risk. Now, this could be anywhere between slight and moderate, but again, if you're watching this and you live in the risk area, the chances of you being hit by a tornado are very low. They're just a little bit too elevated that we need to practice extra caution. Moving on to wind and hail, I have these both at a high. But again, you could downgrade them a little bit if you wanted to, in between moderate and high. But again, with the 30% hatch risk, I myself feel pretty confident that we're going to be seeing some big hailers tonight and some damaging wind gusts, even if we don't see a large number of some of those strong to intense tornadoes. So this is all I have for you today. I hope you learned a little bit. I hope you feel more prepared if you were in the risk area today. Just remember, staying weather aware is crucial. It is vital. It is not an option. It is a must, especially since this is a nocturnal event. So you have to be weather aware and being very safe. Make sure you have a great up to par severe weather safety plan. Know where to go when that warning gets issued, so you're not just scrambling around as the storm is headed for your location. You want to be safe, you want to stay weather aware. Those are the best tips that I can give you as we go into this event. Make sure you have a reliable way to receive warnings. Your Aunt Bobby texting you 10 minutes before the storm comes is not a reliable way to get warnings. Neither is an outdoor siren. Maybe sign up for a new weather app that can send you alerts for your specific location, such as like Radar Omega, AccuWeather, WeatherBug. All of those are great affordable options for weather apps as well. Even signing up for like red or emergency alerts from your local government officials are great ways to stay prepared and stay ahead of the ball game. So stay safe, stay weather aware. That's the motto. and I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I'll be continuing to cover it as the severe weather event unfolds.